Hey, Judy, I know you're still on mute. Let's see, you're still on mute. I can't hear you.
Okay.
How are
How
you?
are we now?
Great. How are you doing?
Okay, good, good. Good to see you again.
Thank you very much. How's Maryland?
Maryland is good today. It's gorgeous. It started out in the 40s and now it's up near I don't know, in the 60s. So it's a good day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, good. Is anybody else joining us? Do you have like any team member joining us, or is it just me and you?
No, just me and you.
Perfect. Okay.
Well, let
Well,
me
then if
see.
yours,
Yeah, let me see if Jessie maybe she'll want to get in on the second one. Okay. I'll have her join us on the second one.
got it. Is Jesse somebody on your team or marketing director or something?
Yeah, she does like my Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all my platforms.
Got it. Okay. So the way that this is structured is like this. I have an agenda that I want to not just go over, but more importantly, complete. So after every call, then I'm going to send you an email, and the email includes some action items, things for you to do. But it's all relating to what we discuss and go over.
Okay.
Because if I could help you learn these tactics and strategies, put them into play, put them into use, then the goal is that by the time that we're done here, you feel totally comfortable and more importantly, confident with your ability to roll with it yourself. And now it just becomes part of your normal structured process. And if you can do that, I can tell you, it can make a really big difference. Now, I know you're a top producer, and I did spend time going over your accounts just so I can kind of have a better idea. And I have some notes to go over for
Okay.
you, kind of like a list of things that I'm thinking based off of this program. By the time we're done, I want to check this off the box, this off the box, and this off the box, and so on. So
Okay.
before we get started, and when I'm looking down, just so you know, I'm on my iPad. I have some written notes. I have notes on my phone. So it's kind of a whole culmination of just making sure that I have everything I need to in order to make this session as successful as possible.
Okay. And
Now,
if I'm looking down, I'm writing notes, taking notes.
awesome. Great. Okay. Now, is there anything specifically that you were hoping to get out of this? You were thinking, okay, hey, if I'm going to sign up for this, this is what I'm really hoping to get by the time that I'm done.
Yes. So obviously, the more video and and having more people see the videos, and my YouTube pages really needs work on.
Got it. Okay. Now, you feel if we were to put a plan together when we're all done, that you actually have a more structured, well built out YouTube channel, one that actually converts. When people see it, they tell you, wow, you know what? Your online content is really good. Or one of the reasons why you're here today at my listing is because of the content I saw online. If that's our end result, then you'll feel that this is more than worth it, correct?
That's my end result. Correct.
Okay. Now I got a couple questions for you just so I can understand what are you working with. So you mentioned somebody on your team that helps out with your marketing. Do you have somebody that takes the lead when it comes to creating video content?
No, no, I do
Okay,
that.
got it. So it's just you.
Just me.
What marketing help do you have?
I have someone who posts and does all my content on a daily basis.
Right. I figured that. Okay. Now, is that a service that they subscribe to, or is that all custom content made specifically for you?
It's all custom, geared toward me.
Got it. Okay. So now let's go over just a couple of the good things that I was able to find about your accounts. So I read your description that you have on your website, and it was something that resonates with me because you had mentioned something along the lines of you're looking to help your clients when they sell make the most money in the quickest amount of time with the least amount of hassle. So it's so funny because when I talk to sellers in my listing presentation, I say I've prepared a plan to be able to lay out the agenda as to what we're going to do in order to help you net the most amount of money, in the quickest amount of time with the least path of resistance. And if I can find that intersection point of all three that puts a smile on your face, then we're here to do business. And so I connected with that right away. So I love that. I know you produce really well, and I know you're consistent on your postings. Now, I saw a video that you had on Waterside. I think it was a condo, right? Condo, townhome, or
Yes,
something.
it's a condo. Yes.
Okay, so it was an impressive video. Do you do videos like that for all your listings, or was that a newer approach?
No, that's something that I do for all my listings.
Got it. Now, when I'm looking at your YouTube channel, I saw some listing videos posted. Do you post your videos that you create anywhere else, or are those your listings with videos that you have on your channel?
No, they also get posted on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other channels.
Got it. Okay. And who records those videos?
The photographer.
Got it. Okay. So we're going to make a couple tweaks on those over our agenda just to make those videos so much more impactful,
Okay.
much more impressive to your sellers, and more importantly, much more impressive to your brand. Okay. Now, things that I'm looking at to say, here's what my advisement is going to be. And I know you're taking some notes on this, but I'll send you these notes as well.
Okay.
Is definitely more video content, no question. Voiceover content, like including voiceover and or you on camera, because I feel like we were lacking that. I did see a couple of videos, so don't get me wrong, but I think there's a couple things that we can do in order to improve it. I see that you're posting regularly, but you have limited interaction. Sometimes no likes, maybe one like, right? So we're definitely
Right.
gonna hit on that. And I ended up getting a cough second day in Miami, and I have not been able to kick it. It's so crazy.
Oh,
That
really?
yeah,
Oh, that's
I
terrible.
I missed all last week in the office. I didn't even come in last week, and one of the our employees who was with us in Miami, now she's dealing with it. I don't know where it came from, so I'll blame the
Oh,
Keller Williams agent that I met at the bar.
there you go. Yeah, but you would think the alcohol would have killed it.
Yeah. At first, the first day, actually, I thought my wife was like, your voice is hoarse. And I thought maybe it was because we went out and partied. Of course, we're in Miami. And
Right.
I thought that was it, but no, that definitely wasn't it for sure. It was more than that. Uh, Hooks on your video. When you're creating videos right now, they're very structured, almost as if you were creating a video for a company tutorial. We're going to talk about the differences between maintenance and upgrades in a home. And that's really good. And that would have actually been spot on years ago. The problem is too many people are introduced to video content. So it would be better if we do a hook right in the beginning. Are you wasting your money on maintaining your home, or is it truly an upgrade? And then something like that. And I actually came up with some hooks just for that video, just so you can kind of get an idea. And then
Okay.
I would love for you to have a branded out YouTube channel, like something that looks really professional, branded, some playlist on your YouTube channel, playlists where you create educational content, client testimonials, listing videos. And if you just did those three right there, that would actually be really, really good. You need an intro video, a video that introduces you as a professional that you are, where when they watch that, you say, if you're watching this video, chances are you're either interested in buying or selling real estate. Hi, my name is Judy Martin with Century 21 in Maryland, California. I mean, in Maryland. And
I
then
got you.
you give one or two value props. And then that video now is your main primary video when somebody goes to your YouTube channel. That's the first thing that they see. Now you can actually take that video and search engine optimize it for your name. Because I also noticed when I do look up Judy Martin, Century 21, there's a lot of Judy Martins that pop up. And when I did the clean search, meaning that I don't have any influence because of previous searches, you actually didn't pop up on my first page. So I had Judy Martin from Compass, Judy Martin from like Remax, Judy Ann Martin. I had a few Judy Ann Martins. So I'm like, okay, We'll put a plan together so that way you can have more dominance when somebody types in Judy Martin real estate, Judy Martin Century 21. And then that's actually my last point, is that when you create content, is just having a strategy, which is pretty simple. It's not rocket science, to search engine optimize your videos. So if you're going to create really cool videos, you're going to create content, well, you might as well get some search engine optimization benefit out of it. And I'll tell you, I have a very common name. And John obviously is extremely common. Reyes is extremely common. It's a lot of from Spain, from Mexico, from the Philippines. So back in the day, if you Googled my name, 88 million search results popped up. And it was about a decade ago, I was at the National Association of Realtors pitching my training. And the main lead guy said, I did a Google search for you and I couldn't find you. And it was a slap in the face. And I was like, oh, I got to fix this. So I put a plan together, and then now I can give you the same exact advisement that I did on my side. Okay, so now if we were able to accomplish some of those points that I just listed, then I'm telling you, it would make a big difference on your brand, for sure. No question. I don't show you anything that's difficult. I don't show you anything that's going to take too much time or effort, because I'm a busy person too. I travel the country, speaking at events. I'm closing real estate deals. I'm closing loan deals. I'm doing real estate investments. If it's too difficult for me, then I don't even take the time to show you. So it has to be very efficient, has to be easy. When I broke down the trainings in Miami, I'm assuming that was one of the things that you thought was the way he's doing it. It's so simple, right? Is that
it seemed like it was, yeah, you made it seem like it was very simple. Yes.
Good news is it is. There's no smoke and mirrors there. Now, I introduced to you a couple of apps. Do you have an iPhone or a Droid?
I have an iPhone.
Great. I always hope that my clients say that they have an iPhone. Did you download the app Captions at all?
Captions, let me see. I think what I did is, yeah, I think what I did is I wrote all of them down.
Okay.
Chat, Open, Opus Clip, Gamma app, Speechify.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, what was the first one that you said?
I'm gonna actually just send you. I'm gonna send you the link right here. That way,
okay.
I make it super simple for you. And then this will be sent to you in a very clean, structured email as well. So, because again, even the recap of our meeting, I want it to be efficient for you. So now, this is one of the apps that I would like for you to download. And part of your homework is going to be to create a couple of videos using this very app, okay? So now, just to be clear, what the Captions app is, it is that application that will allow for you to record video directly through your phone or upload a script, read the script directly off your cell phone, and then when you do, it automatically adds captions to your phone, okay? So I'm going to show you.
So you can have, so there's actually an app where you could see what you're looking at, what you have to say.
Oh yeah, yep. It's super cool. So this is actually, just so I show you here, this is me, and I'm sure you've seen these videos if you went to all my sessions.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
So what I did is I'm announcing to my client that their offer is getting accepted. So I had my wife I said, record me, okay, record me announcing to them, because Captions lets you take the video file once it's recorded, and then I could import the video file, and then automatically the captions are added. And so now,
hey Jacqueline. Hi John. So I just spoke with Eric, that's the seller, and Eric said, let's make your guys' dreams come true. Send over the offer. Oh my gosh! Are you serious? Oh my gosh!
John, thank you so much. That's hard. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, John. super stoked for you guys. Looking forward to getting this taken care of. If you guys have any questions or you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will send this over as soon as possible so we can get it signed.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll sign it right away.
So very cool function that will automatically increase engagement on your videos. Now, the thing is that when you do it, you just want to make sure that you can go in and take the text, you can size it. You don't want it too big because then the text will spill over to the sides.
Right.
And you don't want it to be in your face. There's one realtor, I love him. He's a top producer for C21 as well. And it took him about 5 videos to realize that the text right on his eyes is not a good thing because then it looks funny, right? And that's why I'm like, dude, drag it down, put it down here. And he's like,
Right.
the one step I always forget. So now you're actually looking at my captions app right now. You can see it on the screen, right?
Right.
Okay. So I'm just going to go over these with you. Say if you recorded a video of what I just showed you, you could just select the import option. And if you select the import option, you can now just simply choose the video that you just recorded of announcing, hey, your offer was accepted or whatever it is. And then captions will now do the rest. Now, the other thing too, is if you look over here to the right, the option in the top right corner, it says camera. Well, the cool thing about camera is that now you could record a video. And I asked this in Miami, I said, how many of you feel comfortable and confident that if you were just on camera, no script, you can create 25, 30-second videos about any topic in real estate, whatever you want to talk about. And like 85% of the room raised their hands high. And it's funny because one of my team members, she's been with me for over a decade. She says, normally when you ask that question, only like 1 or 2 people raise their hand. And in this room, like almost everybody raised their hand. And I said, well, I'm dealing with top producers here. That's why. There's a difference. There's a mindset mentality. Top producers know their craft. They can talk. That's why they're top producers, right? So you could actually just click record live video. And then if you do, now you're in a position where you could just, boom, click record and then start talking. The other option here, script, this will write a script for you, but I don't advise that you use it because you can't give it specific direction. And the scripts that they write, while they are great, they're just way too long. They always give you like 1 minute, 30-second scripts. And unfortunately, that's just not feasible in this market. You got to create short content, short, straight to the point.
30 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah. Even as short as, like, believe it or not, 15 seconds, 25 seconds, 45 seconds. If you're going to get to a minute, by that time, people are like, all right, get to the point. So our attention spans have just continued to shrink. And then this is the other option, teleprompter. If you have your very own script, you can use the teleprompter to copy your script, paste it right into teleprompter, and then you just tap teleprompter. Now they give you 2 options. They give you the scrolling option, which means the script just scrolls. You can control the speed. The other options is they call it scenes, where you read all the text on the screen, and then you have to record, stop, and it keeps changing the scenes, which means it keeps moving your script forward. I would say just play with it, see what you like. I prefer I personally prefer the model to just scroll, but it's also because I'll read it a little bit quicker and faster than most. But again, you could always slow it down. Okay.
Okay. So what app is that one?
That is the one I just put it in the chat box. Did you see that? The captions?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. So what I'll do here is I will just paste it here as well. So now I just sent you a text with it also. So I texted it to you, and then I also placed it in the chat box as well. Now the chat box is on Zoom, but if you don't have it, don't worry about it, because remember, you're going to get an email with all this.
Okay.
So I just said don't worry about it, but it's here just so you can see it pop up on the screen. Now, the Captions app is a game changer. It truly is a game changer, because now it puts you in a position where if you were to just learn one app and add it to your marketing plan for the next 6 months, I would say captions has to be the app. Now I'm talking about an app, not a website. Has to be the app because it makes your videos better. Now, when I'm talking to you right now, do you see how I have my headphones on?
Yes.
Okay. So now I do this because I want to be able to hear you, but I also want to have cleaner audio for you as well. Because now if I'm not using these, I'm relying on the microphone on my iPad to pick it up. And even if I project and even if I speak loud, which I am right now, just because I'm in my presentation mode, well, the challenge is it might be a little echoey. So when you're creating videos, get into the habit of making sure that you are using some sort of microphone, whether it's a plugged in wired mic, that's totally fine. Or if it is a mic that you use like this, whatever mic you use, it doesn't matter. But there are 3 tools that I'm going to send you, again, in the recap email. Now, I do it in the recap email because I want you to be able to review it in your leisure. I want you to review it where you're not being rushed. It's not a long email. It's actually pretty dang concise. But what I'm saying is make sure that you have the following. You want to make sure that you have a microphone. And I still even use, it's a $20 mic. I buy it from Amazon because I will use that. I don't want to put these in my clients' ears, right? They don't want these either. So I buy a mic that I can just clip on to their shirt if I'm doing a client testimonial, or I will just have my client hold it. I'll just give it to my client and just be like, yeah, just feel free to hold it. I want it to be very casual for them if they're going to be on video saying something positive about me. So again, $20 mic from Amazon, connected with Bluetooth, very simple. And the realtor that showed me this was actually ranked as the #1 top video producing realtor in North America by BombBomb. Super successful.
Oh, wow.
Christoph out of Beverly Hills. I went to his office and he's like, let's do an interview. And I had a mic and he had it. And I was like, this is so cool. Where did you get it? And he's like, where do you think? I said, don't tell me Amazon. He's like, Amazon. I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is like $100 microphone each.
Yeah, $25, Mike. Yeah.
And I said, how much did you pay for these? And he said, oh, I bought 2 of them. And then when I went on the internet, I actually found 2 at the time, exact same mics as his, 2 for $25. And I told him, I said, I got the combo special. He's like, oh, that's so weird. That combo special wasn't available when I bought it. He just bought them independently. So now I just carry them in a little case that I got from Amazon. I carry it in a little case in my backpack. So when I'm out with a client, the case, I unzip it, it protects them because I want to protect my stuff as well. And it's just simple, micro USB charger. So I'm going to share that with you. And then the other thing I'm going to share with you is a light. Now, when you record video, what sort of lighting do you use?
I use the light, the round light. And,
Perfect.
It's funny, right after I left Miami, I got onto my Amazon app and I bought all those 3 things that you told us to buy at your presentation. So I have the mic, I have the light, and I have the stand.
Excellent. You know why that's so good? Is because imagine this now. You have really clean audio, you have good lighting, and then now you have an app that's going to make your videos a standout. Okay? So now you have 4 major components, but then there's one more thing we want to add. Now, were you an agent that before you showed up to Miami, were you already using ChatGPT in your business?
Yes.
Okay. What are you using it for besides listing descriptions?
And to write like short notes to, like modify short notes to people, note cards that I send out. And that's it. Yeah.
Are you using it for any video content whatsoever right now?
No.
Got it. Okay. So let's do this together. Let's actually write you a script that you can use once we're off this call as part of your homework before our next meetup. You can use this script to create your very own intro video, your short 30 to 60 seconds max video where you introduce yourself to clients. Okay. All right. Judy Martin, Century 21. What is your office?
Redwood, Bethesda, Maryland.
Redwood in Maryland, in Maryland, correct?
Yes, yes.
In this, okay. What year did you enter the real estate industry?
87. Hmm.
Give me a couple of things that you would want me to know as a prospective buyer and seller, so that way I just have a better understanding of you, your background, your business, knowing that I'm going to be speaking to a couple of real estate agents and evaluate ultimately who I want to work with.
Great listener, strong negotiator, and marketing. Use a lot of marketing for to sell the properties.
Now, I know that you're also pretty active, right? You're somebody who in your free time likes to, is it hike and run?
Yes, I'm a runner. Do marathons. In fact, I'm doing one on Sunday.
No way.
Yeah, I know. I'm not really psyched about this one, so we'll see how it goes.
How many have you ran in your lifetime?
About 8.
No
I've
way.
done
Wow.
I've done Boston.
Wow, that's impressive. I don't meet too many people who ran marathons, I will tell you that.
And I've done triathlons.
No way. Okay. Wow. Jeez.
So yeah, so my day, first thing I do when I get up is I have to work out
Every day?
every day.
So you did that workout in Miami with those young guys and you thought, oh, this is easy.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's funny.
that's the one thing I didn't do in Miami is work out.
No?
No, I did not.
You know, I met another agent. So last day we're hanging out at the pool and she says, "Were you doing the that course that they had? I don't know if you saw the course that they have in the morning, and you go and you do 28 stations, 1 minute each, and I forgot what they call it, but she's like, "Were you doing that?" And I said, "Yes, I was." And she said, "Yeah, you know, I did it also." And I said, "Yes." As I was wrapping up my last station, I saw somebody walk up, must have been you, and I thought to myself, "Oh, this poor woman has no idea what's in store." And she's like, "Oh, it was so easy." She's like, "I do Ironmans." And I was like, "What the hell?" Okay,
Oh my
damn.
God. Yeah,
So
that
that's
was
cool.
probably easy for her. Yeah.
So, okay. Now, and anything else like that you would like me to include? And if not, I mean, honestly, this is enough. I know you're a top producer, so maybe I could throw out a couple things there. Top producing real estate agent in your local market, or
In
are you like
local market.
statewide?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And also, let's see. Oh, what else could I put in there? Expert in the local market and experience.
Got it. Let's do this. Now I'm gonna take this here, and I'm showing you how this is done, right? Because now there are people who use ChatGPT, and then there are people who use ChatGPT. So I just came in and you saw how fast we did this. Judy Martin, and you see the points, Century 21, Redwood in Maryland, entered the real estate industry in 1987, top producing real estate agent in my local market. Great listener, strong negotiator, innovative marketing to help my clients maximize the exposure of their home, therefore netting top dollar. In my free time, I enjoy staying active, running, including marathons. I take the time to educate my clients when buying and selling, expert in the local market, considerable experience. So now I'm going to take this here and we're going to go to ChatGPT. Okay, so now I'm on ChatGPT. Let me log in. I was logged in before our call and then it just logged me out.
Yeah, it does that.
It's all right. All right. So now we're gonna do a new chat with ChatGPT, and I'm gonna I'll do a new chat so I can share this with you. I am a real estate agent, and I would like help with a new, let's see, actually, I'm not going to ask for a new bio. I'm a real estate agent, and I would like a video script, 130 words or less, that helps me introduce myself to clients in my local area.
So you use the Chat GPT Plus, I see.
So yes, I pay the $20 per month, and I would say that before I didn't think that there was much of a reason for agents to pay it, but I pay it. I think it's worth it. I'm doing a lot more on ChatGPT 4 than previous, but I would say
Okay.
that it's a little bit more kind of an advanced type function, where it will even help create slides on PowerPoint. And it just, I mean, but for the average agent, start here and then transfer over to the bigger, better after you dominate this. So now you see how I just typed out the information, and now I'm copying and pasting your points, right? So you could see how I did that.
Right.
Now I'm going to send you the link for this entire chat log. That way you have everything here. And then we'll ask ChatGPT to prepare your script.
And you'll send the script too?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly. So now let's just go ahead and together read this. So I'm going to, let's see. You should be able to see this on my screen right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, I'm Judy Martin, your trusted real estate
Trusted
partner
real
here
estate
in
partner
Maryland.
here in Maryland. With over 3 decades of experience, I've been helping families like yours make their dreams of ownership a reality since 1987. As a top producing agent in my local market, I pride myself on being a great listener and a strong negotiator. I believe that understanding your unique needs is the key to finding the perfect home or getting the best deal for your property. I'm not your typical real estate agent. I'm an innovator when it comes to marketing, ensuring your home gets the exposure it deserves, and ultimately netting you top dollar. Outside of work, I love staying active, whether it's running marathons or staying up to date with the ever-evolving real estate market. I'm dedicated to educating my clients throughout the buying or selling process, making sure you feel confident every step of the way. With my expert knowledge of the local market and considerable experience, I'm here to guide you toward a successful real estate journey. Let's make your next move a smart one. With Century 21 Redwood.
Yeah. So what do you think of the script?
I like it. It's
now, the thing, it's what? It's humble?
Unbelievable. Yeah, it would have probably taken me hours to write that.
Now, what I always do is that I'll take a script like this, and then I'll now just copy it, put it back in my notes, and then just because I still like to put my finishing touches, I might remove a line here, maybe remove a line there. And then even in this case, I probably add the opener. If you're watching this video, chances are you're either interested in buying or selling real estate. Hi, I'm Judy Martin, your trusted real estate partner here in Maryland. So I love the hook aspect, just because I feel like that does make a difference from somebody who's thinking about buying and selling real estate. So now, again, you're going to get this. Okay, you're going to get the whole actual. I'm going to click this in the corner, and then I can send you the link for all of the scripts that pop up here. Now, the beautiful thing about what we're talking about is that we can take this script here. So you see that I just copied it.
Right.
And then now we'll go back on over to captions. Now we're going to use teleprompter. And then now I can add my script here. So now, if you look on the bottom, it shows that this video script is going to be approximately 67 seconds. Okay. So now this is going to be where you could either remove some of the lines to make it 60 seconds or less, or you can come on over here back to ChatGPT and we'll say, how many words is this? ChatGPT will say 149 words. If you need it to be 130 words or less, you consider making some minor edits or adjustments to shorten it. And
Right.
that's true. So now I'll go back on over here, and then maybe I take out the part where it says, I'm dedicated to upstating you are confident. I'll just take this out right here. Okay, so
Okay.
now I'm at 59 seconds. See how I'm now about a minute. I click
Right.
record, and then you want to use the captions camera. And then now here's what I was telling you. I have the option to scroll or scenes. Scroll or scenes. You can make it faster if you want. Slow it down. Let's say we go to here, normal. I click to record. And then now I can just click and record. See how it says 3, 2, 1. Now the
Oh,
cameras
yeah.
move to the side because it's really not built for me to do a broadcast on Zoom and at the same time use the app. So the apps are conflicting just because I'm doing it right now. But if I
Okay.
was to play one for you, this is one I recorded at my office.
And that was using the scroll.
Yep. And it's probably giving me a conflict again to play for you just because we're on this app together. But that's okay. You get the point of what I'm doing here.
Right. Right.
Yep. Perfect. Now this here, I have the mic on, that $20 mic. I actually have it
Yep.
plugged on my shirt. I'm speaking at a live event for realtors. And then I just took a portion of that and then put it into captions in order to make me a video. So I'll come back on over here to Keynote, because then this is going to be one more important point for me to point out to you. I made this video in Germany, but I'm going to show you the video, then I'll explain to you the reason as to why this is incorporated into my marketing plan.
All right, guys, we're here at the Hoffer House, and I'll tell you, this place is over 500, maybe 600 years old. And on the third floor, Hitler gave a speech rallying the troops behind him, and it was the launch pad for him taking over Germany. At the same time, Mozart was here, and he got exiled, kicked out for a few months or what have you, because he showed something that it should not have. So much history here, and the best beer. Prost.
Okay. Now, why would I show a video like that on my social media advertising when it has nothing to do with real estate? What are your thoughts there? Why would I do that?
Well, so the people get to know your identity as well, not just what you do. Right.
That's
You
exactly
want it personal.
Yep. That's exactly it. So the thing about that is that it puts somebody like you in a position to incorporate your lifestyle of what you do. You have a very healthy lifestyle. You have a very disciplined lifestyle. A normal person is not running a marathon. I used to joke and say, the only time you'll catch me running is if I'm being chased. And so, but it's kind of one of those things where I think it's just good. I have a broker. He's a Remax broker. He's actually speaking at an event with me next week. And what he's done is that we've followed his career for over 20 years because I've been in the business just as long as him. And him and I have built a friendship. We actually connected over poker, of all things. But now you look at him, the guy looks better today than he did 20 years ago when he was a young 20-some-year-old in real estate. When he got into the business, he was out partying a lot, drinking a lot. He had gained a lot of weight. He had the frosted tips, looking like a Backstreet Boy. And then now he's a family man. He's married, and he's really about staying healthy. He drinks way less. In fact, he even said that he had stayed 6 months, no alcohol, and now he's partaking just a bit, but he's actively working out. He's lost a ton of weight. I mean, it's just great, but his business is flourishing. So now he ties this into the discipline of making sure that he's prepared. He's of the right frame, body and mind and soul to offer the best to his clients. And he crushes. I mean, he's the owner of a company with over 200 agents, but he also runs a top team. He's also an active investor, flipper. It's just very impressive to see what he's done. Now he's got a blue belt, I think, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's like moving up the ladder. He wants to become a black belt, and I'm sure he will. So
Wow.
I could correlate that with somebody like you because, again, you're running, was it 26 miles, 26 point something miles this weekend?
0.2. Yeah.
0.2. Yeah. My sister ran a marathon. She's the only one out of our family that's ever done it, and she's begged me to do it. but I always make excuses as to why I can't.
Well, it's funny, before I did the try, I always wanted to do a triathlon, but I never could because I didn't know really the technique of swimming. I wasn't afraid of the water, but I didn't know the technique of how to swim and be more efficient. So I went to a swimming coach and she does the Ironmans, like she does the Hawaii, all that. And I went to her and she said, sure. She said, I'll be happy to coach you in the swimming. So the first day of swimming, I get there, I'm in my daughter's Speedo. And then she said to me, she said, where's your goggles? Where's your goggles and your cap? And I looked at her, I'm like, what? Like, she said, don't worry, I have extras for you in my bag. So that's where I started from. And I ended up after that doing about 5 tries.
Oh wow, dang,
Yeah.
good for you.
But she told me like where to stand, where to stay, for the swim and, when to look up, do 9 strokes, look up. And so she taught me a lot in like a year and a half.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool. And that's where I just think that if you can bring that side out with your social media, now you're just not the real estate Judy, right? But you're somebody that somebody can connect with, and everybody's is different. I don't stay on one thing. There's not one thing that I'm posting. I'll post if I'm spending time with my nieces and nephews. I don't have any children, but my wife and I, if we are hanging out with her cousin's kids, who I'm very close with, then I might post something about that. Or if I'm out smoking cigars with my father, I'll post something about that. If I'm just hanging out, chilling, just talking with my dad, I post that. If it's me going on out to like a cool coffee shop, I'll post that. But then I'm also sharing. There's a coffee shop that I love in the area of where we have one of our properties, and so I love it because it was newly built. It's less than a couple years old, but it's brought a really good market, good money in that area, and so I like to give it recognition because I feel like it's self-serving to me as well. Plus, I think they offer a great product. Yes, their coffees are a little bit more pricey, but
Right.
price is what you pay, value is what you get, right? That place is always packed. You go in, you see nice cars, and I'm just like, it brings a different clientele. So now, what I would just also say, be mindful of, like right now, we're on camera, and of course, you're not recording these videos, but if you're going to record your video, you're going to want to make sure that you frame it right as well, right? So that way it's a little bit more straight on. So I'm holding my iPad a little bit more straight. There you go. Something like that. Exactly.
Straight on. Okay.
Yep. So that way, you want to be like in the center of your screen, and so it might take you a little bit of movement, and that's why the tripod is so helpful because you can do a couple different tests. Because then now, Judy, here's going to be your homework. I'll tell you exactly what it is. I don't want to call it homework because that's like a negative connotation. I'll say action items. Action items,
Okay.
yeah. Action items would be you creating your intro video. So I'll send you the link so you can modify the script, and then you use ChatGPT to create a 1 minute or less. So it could be anywhere from 30 seconds to 45 seconds, one video just for buyers, one video just for sellers. So your hook can be, if you're watching this video, chances are you're interested in buying a home. Hi, my name is Judy. Excuse me. And my name is Judy. And that's when you can go into your value props just for buyers. Because now that's really valuable. I'll tell you why. Most agents don't have it. But if I meet a client, I'm talking to a seller, I want my seller to understand my marketing plan. You know how in your intro you said innovative marketing? This is where now you can get a little bit more detailed. I offer an aggressive, innovative marketing plan, which includes leveraging the latest in social media and digital advertising in order to maximize exposure for your home. For example, when selling your home, I'll make sure that my team and I create a video where we highlight and walk a buyer through the very details that make your property so special, the very details that make your property so unique. And with a strategic social media advertising campaign, it will put us in a position to be able to promote your home where people are looking the most, directly on their cell phones. So, it's like now I'm able to do that off the cuff without any planning because I know it. I internalize my message. So if at a drop of a hat, somebody says, hey, John, can you talk to Jimmy because he's interested in buying or selling a house? No problem. Get him on the line. I'm a professional, and that's what professionals should do, is we should be able to articulate our value in a very clear and concise way. But we could also use ChatGPT to help us gather our thoughts, formulate our thoughts, and now just record a video using a script. If you don't like using a script, you could also use ChatGPT to say, help me structure my script. So that way you can read it, and then now you can record your very own video without the script.
So do you do like the same intro part on both, and then you go into the buyer details? Or
So that
kind of-
hook, for
Yeah.
me, I do the same hook.
the same
now-
hook? Okay.
Remember, my general video is, if you're watching this video, chances are you're either interested in buying or selling real estate, because that's general. I don't know them.
Right.
They
That's
Googled my name. Yeah. My buyer and seller video, this would be, let's just say that somebody referred you to me. So I get on the phone with you. Hey, Judy, my name is John Reyes. I'm a real estate agent out here in Century 21. And then I talk to you a little bit. So tell me a little bit about more what you're looking to do. Oh, I'm looking to buy a home. And then that's where I can say, are you familiar with buying a home? Or, have you done this before? Well, I tell you what, I'm going to shoot you on over a video when we get off this call, which gives me an opportunity just to be able to introduce myself. Now, if I know you just want to buy and you're not a buyer and seller, boom, I'll send out my video to you, that the one that is buyer specific.
Right.
Now, over our call sessions, one call will be just on you creating content where you walk a buyer through the steps of buying a home. So now this is going to be like a video day, right? You'll set one day aside where you're just going to shoot your videos, have an outfit just for buyers. Then you have an outfit just for sellers, where now you walk that. If you're watching this video, chances are you're interested in buying a home. Hi, my name is Judy Martin with Century 21 Redwood. And then that's where you can let them know. We understand that buying a home is very exciting, but at the same time could be a little unnerving. So here's what we've done. I've created a series of videos to be able to walk you through the steps of purchasing a home. Now, my intros, my hooks are similar. Do I see any problem with that? No. If you want to change them, of course, feel free to do so. This is what I do. It works. Nobody's ever told me one time, hey, you know what? Your hook was the same and I'm not interested in buying. Heck no. They're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for walking me through the steps. So that's going to be on another call. But again, bite-sized pieces, right? You do a little bit at a time, and the next thing you know, your entire channel is built out. You're creating the content where people are like, oh wow, who's this person? Judy, you're an entirely new being on the internet. And I think that would be really, really good.
Yeah, that would be great, actually.
Based off of what we went over, recap the tools, which you already own. Perfect. Second, captions, making sure that you download it. You do have to pay for it. I think it's going to be like 60. It was $54.99, but some agents told me the price increased $5. Maybe it's like $60 for the year. Well worth it. It's cheaper than paying a video editor.
Okay.
You can pay a video editor. You would have to get the video, upload it, send it to them. Cheapest person you'll find on the internet is going to be like $12, $13 an hour. This app, I feel, does a better job. It's more efficient, it's quicker, it's faster, and you can do it over and over. There's no limit on how many videos you create once you pay for it. So we got captions, and then we discussed ChatGPT, putting you in a position where now you're leveraging ChatGPT as a script writer for you. We wrote you an intro script. I'll include that link as part of your homework, so that way you can take that link, modify it however you like, and then use ChatGPT to write a buyer script and a seller script. And then you create those 3 videos. And I would say, see if Jessie can help you out with that. That was her name, correct? Jessie?
Yeah, Jessica. Yeah.
Yeah. If she's part of your team on the marketing side, I think it's good just to have somebody else just for some assistance and help. You never know when you may or may not need it. I mean, I use it here at my office. I have somebody that helps me on my videos. Could I do it myself? Of course I can. But it's just about a time value of money, efficiency. So you have any questions on what we went over so far, Judy?
Nope, not at all. So I have to reconfigure the video, the intro video. Then I have to do the buyer's video, the seller's video through the ChatGPT, and then put it in the captions.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep,
So,
I got it.
excellent. How did you like this first call?
I loved it. Very good, very informative. Really
Excellent.
liked it.
And do you feel like the way I was introducing the content to you, it was in a way where you could understand it?
You make it seem so easy.
Got
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or if you need anything, you don't have to wait till your next call. Okay. Shoot me a text. Give me a call.
Okay.
If I can't take your call, I'll respond back. But if you get hung up, don't wait till the next call to say, John, I didn't do it. Here's why. I don't want you to feel that you have to wait in order to reach out to me. You're a VIP client. I want to make sure that you're really able to take advantage of what we're discussing, what we're going over, use it, put it into play, and really make a difference in your business.
I get it. Okay. Seems great.
Now,
All good stuff.
excellent. Do you happen to have your calendar available to see if we can schedule our next 3 calls?
I do. Let's see. Okay. When is
Okay.
your,
I would say, are you available on the now we could go as early as the 27th if you like. I don't want to put too much pressure on you. And it's because, some agents like to do a little faster than others. But I would say, I was going to say the 30th, but my Friday is also open if you'd like.
no, not Friday. That's actually my birthday too. So,
Happy birthday, Judy. Awesome.
thanks. So let's see, the 30th.
No, you don't have to. I'm just throwing that out as a
Yeah,
date.
that's that I can't do.
We could also do the 3rd.
The 3rd, let's see. That might work. Yep, the 3rd works. What time?
Okay. So we will do the 3rd. And if you'd like to do, say, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, either of those would work for me.
Okay, so you said 10:30 Pacific time. So
We could do that.
Okay, so 10:30 would be it's 3 hours, right? So 1:30 my time.
Correct.
Okay. All right, we could do that.
Okay, now let's also look at, so if we do the 3rd, following week, let's see, that's going to be in Burbank at 10 a.m. Are you available on November 10th? I know it's Veterans Day. Well, at least that's what my app
Yeah,
shows.
it says Veterans Day. Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so I'm thinking, what if we do (8:30)? What if we do 8 a.m. my time, which would be 1 a.m. or 1 8, 9, 10,
11.
11 your time.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm a morning person. Okay, so let's do 11 a.m.
Perfect. And then on the 16th, are you available on the 16th anytime in the morning?
Let me check that out. So November 10th at 11. Okay, save that one. And let's see, the 16th. I think that's our business week. That's our business planning.
Got it. Okay, no problem.
Are you free on the 17th?
17th, I am not free. I will be out that day.
Okay.
Now, we can throw out maybe on Monday, the 20th, if you'd like.
Okay, that sounds good.
Now, let me throw out this time for you. Tell me if this works for you. I could do 10 a.m. my time, which would now be 1 o'clock your time.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, now I know in this business things come up. If something pops up and you have to change, you have to rearrange, it's not that big of a deal because I know our business, could be a moving target. Somebody calls you, they want to list their home, jump all over it. And I only say that because something may pop up with me as well. I try not to have that happen ever, but has it happened? Yes.
Yes,
Where
it
then,
does. Yeah.
I give you as much notice as possible just to let you know. But otherwise, I will have Margie shoot you over let's see. So we did not. So we did the 3rd, the 10th, and the 20th. Margie will shoot you over an email with a confirmation of the dates and the times. And then if there's anything else you need in the meantime, let me know. Otherwise, just give me a little bit of time so I could prepare your recap email from today. And
Okay.
then let's do it. We'll do it on our next call.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate
All right.
the time.
No problem, Judy. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
All right, you too. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.